What's up, dirty plant hoes? It's your girl Rachel with heart-shaped leaves. It is the beautiful month of February, so I thought we would go through the most romantic, awe-inspiring red and pink plants happening right now in my collection. So the first plant on my romantically red list is this Variegated Sea Hibiscus, and right now it's putting out some pretty delicious little red heart-shaped gorgeous variegated leaves right now. Very on point, very on season. She's working her magic in the month of February. I love this Variegated Sea Hibiscus. Haven't treated it super well. I underwatered it a couple of times. It lost quite a few of these lower leaves, but it's okay. I'm learning that top dressing the soil a little bit because you guys know about my heavy perlite mixture. So this one I want to retain just a little bit more moisture, and probably when I pot it up, I'll be putting it in a ceramic pot or a plastic pot just to keep from killing it. That's romantic, isn't it? Nothing says romance like neglect. Okay, next up is this beautifully red little Anthurium magnificum baby leaf. And I've just now recently started my Anthurium collection, and I didn't know that the majority of Anthurium leaves came out with this deep red hue to it, but it was a super pleasant surprise. And this little guy came from my friend Cody, and I'll have all of his information listed and linked below so that you guys can check his shop out. But he has got some really cute plant babies in there, and this is one that he just sent to me because he's a good guy. Not for Valentine's Day, but it was a while ago. But still, very pink, very red, very Valentine's Day-esque, and just a beautiful plant altogether. Little baby, gorgeous leaf on my Anthurium magnificum. Okay, so next up is going to be my Mrs. Cox pelargonium or geranium, and it's not the pinkest right now, I know that, but it does have a little pink on the rims of the leaves. I'm gonna be showing you guys some close-up footage over there of how freaking adorable this plant is. But what's super pink about it is these little bitty blooms that are about to come up right here, and I have one stalk and two stalks, and I guarantee you that by Valentine's Day both of them will be in full bloom. They look like little pom-poms of pink flowers, and they're absolutely gorgeous. I've talked about this plant a lot of times. I don't think I've ever held it and shown it to you guys. This right here is just like a lookbook of my insides. Do you see what I'm saying? 70s, you know, shitty wallpaper, oranges, greens, colors that don't belong together, browns, you know what I'm saying? Like, this plant speaks to me on a deep level. Also, if you guys look at the little rim of the leaves here, it looks like more of an orange sherbet color right here, but when they fade out, they become this beautiful blush pink on like a creamy white background. Usually geraniums are pretty hard to grow indoors because you have to have like full sun to grow them. And I wouldn't say this plant is exactly flourishing, but it is growing. And that's because I've got it underneath the strongest light that I can give it with my grow lights. If you guys are interested in anything that I use or any of the products that I use, you can check it all out in the description below. Okay, so this little guy is my Variegated String of Hearts. Shocker, big surprise. You may not have saw that coming. Duh, we get it. I mean, come on. It's got teeny tiny little baby hearts with pink rims. I mean, it couldn't be any more Valentine's Day if Valentine's Day sat on its face. I don't know what I'm saying. I I used to have 2 variegated strings of hearts once upon a time, and I thought, you know what? This local nursery that I have near me obviously has them all the time, so I'll just sell the one that I have on eBay for like whatever, however high it gets bid up, you know? It was a much bigger pot than this, and it was much longer than this. Not to say that this guy isn't doing his job. He's doing really well. Sorry, Cody. I know your variegated string of hearts is giving you troubles. I went back to the nursery and I tried to pick up another one to replace the one that I sold, and wouldn't you know it, they don't have any more. They're not getting any more. They don't know me or who I am or what I'm talking about. I kind of screwed myself on that one, but that's okay because this one is definitely long enough to propagate. Will I propagate it? Probably not, because I'm stupid. You should always have a backup plant. Don't do what I do. Always have a backup plant. For the romantic pink red February lineup, she's got all those little tater-sized little knuckles on the vine, so those are pretty cool too. Of course, the variegated string of hearts is going to make roll call. The last one on the list is definitely not the least. This is the most gorgeous, I would say, red plant that I have. Now, be gentle. I have had a ton of light bleaching problems with this plant before I finally figured it out. Just like everything else, it takes me a long time to learn. So we're gonna have a look, and I think it's the first time I've ever shown it to you on a video and not something that you're just looking at on Instagram. Okay, so this is my Begonia Chlorosticta red form, and right now she is doing really well. It doesn't look like it because some of her leaves are a little bleached, but she's blooming and she's got male flowers and she's got female flowers. And my green Chlorosticta is blooming as well, so we are about to get it on in Begonia Town. I might be rubbing the green parts on the red parts. They're naughty parts together. And we may be trying to make some red crossed with green Chlorosticta babies. I don't know. I'm just having fun in here. Just a young lady getting down with my plants. This gorgeous beauty has been an excellent grower for me. Let me give you the spin. Let me give you the full spin here so you guys can see like every angle of it. It's quite large. I've been threatening to propagate it for quite some time, but I just cannot bear to cut it. It just looks so cool. It's so big. It's so neat. There was actually an account on Instagram that made a little mushroom nightlight inspired by a picture that I put on Instagram of this plant right here. And I mean, y'all, I about cried. It was the cutest little dang nightlight I have ever seen in my life. It was very expensive. It was handmade. It was good quality. I want to buy it, but I can't. I just can't. I can't bring myself to do it, but I want to so bad. And if you guys have a chance, go over and check out her Instagram account and her Etsy store. If you guys have disposable income and you're into that sort of thing, holy mother of God, those are the cutest little mushroom night lights I've ever seen in my life. By the way, and I'm gonna show you guys the difference in how the leaf color has turned out. Yeah, you can kind of see it from this side right here. So right here, you can see this is a leaf where I had left it out of the light more, right? And these are leaves, well, not only are they kind of getting old, but they're also bleached. So this begonia doesn't like, obviously, highlight like I was trying to give it, but it did respond pretty well in the growth category. The mix that I used for this begonia in particular, if you're curious about, go back and check out my soil composition video that I made just a couple videos ago. Lots of perlite and Miracle-Gro. I hate to say it, you guys. The pattern on the leaves of this plant are absolutely amazing. I think the first time that I fell in love with begonias was when I was looking at a picture of a Chlorosticta. I hope to definitely expand my collection in the begonia department and find some more terrarium style type begonias, and I've just picked up a couple of brand new terrariums used from a local pet store, so that's pretty exciting. We are going to wrap up our 5 top pink and red romantic plants of February with this red Chlorosticta, and I am going to put it back in a terrarium before I have an actual heart attack. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this content, be sure to like and subscribe to give me some motivation to make some more videos. I hope you guys really enjoyed this list because it was really fun to make. I'm always feeling like my plants are super romantic. You know how I am. I like the plant sexy time and stuff like that. So we were only really one step away from this in the first place. I enjoyed hanging out with you guys. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace out. Later, taters. Bye.
She got that 60s Midwest cool, the kind of make a smart man a fool. Calculated, take you right to school. Right to school, baby. And now I wanna follow all her rules. You know she got me coming back again. I lose my mind and phone a friend. I know this is the end. She got me saying, oh my, oh my, my. Wanna see you underneath the city lights, saying, oh my, oh my. Calling like an animal into the night. Hey, hey, Marjorie. Hey, hey, Marjorie. Yeah. You know you're doing something to me. What you trying to do? What you trying to do? Hey, hey, Marjorie. Marjorie, baby. Hey. Hey, hey. Who's that girl named Caroline? Caroline. That they be writing about all the time. 'Cause a rose by any other name will never ever be the same. And you know you are so fine. You got me singing, oh my, oh my. Wanna see you underneath the city lights, singing, oh my, oh my. Calling like an animal into the night. Hey, hey, Marjorie. Hey, hey, Marjorie. Yeah. You know you do something to me. You know, you know, you know. Hey, hey, Marjorie. Come on, yeah. They got Agnes and Mary. Who we got it They now? Got Tanya and Karen, but they still don't be comparing. That's right. And you know that I ain't sharing. Hey, Marjorie.
I found you. Two worlds collided. I see forever in your eyes. You're everything to me, darling. I can't believe we made it here. Now I promise you I will love you forever. I will love you forever. 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 You and I will be together. I see forever in your smile. be